Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie and this video is going to be about books released in October 2022. So the first book to come out in October is on October 4th, and that is The Empress of Time by Kylie Lee Baker. And this is the sequel to The Keeper of Night. The synopsis for that is a half-British Reaper, half-Japanese Shinigami, Ren Scarborough, has been collecting souls in the London streets for centuries. Expected to obey the harsh hierarchy of the Reapers who despise her, Ren conceals her emotions and avoids her tormentors as best she can. When her failure to control her Shinigami abilities drives Ren out of London, she flees to Japan to seek the acceptance she's never gotten from her fellow Reapers. Accompanied by her younger brother, the only being on Earth to care for her, Ren enters the Japanese underworld to serve the goddess of death, only to learn that here too she must prove herself worthy. Determined to earn respect, Ren accepts an impossible task, find and eliminate 3 dangerous yokai demons, and learns how far she'll go to claim her place at Death's side. So, if you're interested in reading The Empress of Time, which is the sequel, read The Keeper of Night first. Next, coming out on October 11th is The River of Silver by S.A. Chakraborty. And this is a conglomeration of short stories. I think that has to do with different characters and different points in the series. If you have not read the Devabah trilogy, I would before reading this, because this will probably contain spoilers for that trilogy. The first book in that trilogy is called The City of Brass. Next, coming out on October 18th is The Whispering Dark by Kelly Andrew. And the synopsis for this one is Delaney Myers Petrov is tired of being seen as fragile just because she's deaf. So when she's accepted into a prestigious program at Godboll University that trains students to slip between parallel worlds, she's excited for the chance to prove herself. But her semester gets off to a rocky start as she faces professors who won't accommodate her disability, and a pretentious upperclassman fascinated by Delaney's unusual talents. Colton Price died when he was 9 years old. Quite impossibly, he woke up 7 weeks later at the feet of a green-eyed little girl. Now, 12 years later, Delaney Myers Petrov has stumbled back into his orbit, but Colton's been ordered to keep away from the new girl, and the voices she hears calling to her from the shadows. Delaney wants to keep her distance from Colton. She seems to be the only person on campus who finds him more arrogant than charming. Yet after a Godboll student turns up dead, she and Colton are forced to form a tenuous alliance, plummeting down a rabbit hole of deeply buried university secrets. But Delaney and Colton discover the cost of opening the doors between worlds when they find themselves up against something old and nameless, an enemy they need to destroy before it tears them and their forbidden partnership apart. So it's kind of a dark academia, it seems like. Very interesting. October 18th. Coming out October 18th is Night of the Raven, Dawn of the Dove by, let's see if I can pronounce this, Radhi Mehrotra? Mehrotra? Mehrotra. That's how you spell the last name. So this is about Katyini's role in the kingdom of Chandela. And that is, her role is to be the advisor and protector of the crown prince when he ascends the throne. And apparently she's bound to the queen through a forbidden soul bond that saved her when she was a child. But when a series of assassination attempts threaten the royals, she's shipped off with some guy and a prince to protect them as they hone their skills to be the next leaders of the kingdom. Except for they run in with something, and they are, the princes are hurriedly summoned back to Chandela, and it seems like she gets separated from them, and she's alone and betrayed in a land infested by monsters, and she has to find answers from her past to save all she loves and forge her own destiny. Bonds can be broken, but debts must be repaid. Sounds interesting. And the last book on this list is The Atlas Paradox by Olivia Blake, and it comes out October 25th. and it is the sequel to the Atlas 6. And it's pretty much 6 students go to some kind of a school or something, and there's only 5 spots for them, and they have to compete against each other to get those 5 spots. 5 they are told will be initiated, 1 will be eliminated, and if they can prove themselves to be the best, they will survive. Most of them. So this is another kind of dark academia book, and if you're interested in reading the Atlas Paradox, which is the sequel, you will need to read the Atlas 6 first. And that is all I have for releases that I'm interested in coming in October. If you know of any more that are coming out that you think are interesting, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, hit like, and if you want to see more videos by me, hit subscribe. Bye!